We are.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Clint Capella. John Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the 1. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. Now, here is Young. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. That shot off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Young looking it over. To the paint. Here's Collins. Sweet move. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Tries from 7. And DiVincenzo puts it in. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Young dishes to Collins. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Giannis. Holiday the pass to Lopez. Holiday against Young. Pass to Lopez. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. 4-point game. He kicks it to Snell. Outside Collins. The pass to Bogdanovich. Shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Now here's Williams. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, for a pint-sized guy, Williams can absorb a lot of contact. Torches his man there.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And then for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Huerter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
He's guarded by Williams. Gallinari with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. The second effort. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Bucks have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Forbes. Left side Portis. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. Stolen away. And here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Holiday looking over the floor. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Here's Okongwu. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back in just...
I think the underdog story, started when I was...
And Greg playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Trae Young. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in a two-guard. In the corner, Middleton with it. Outside Holiday. And no good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Collins. Young poked away. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by one. Shot's good by Middleton.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Snell kicks to Collins. Over Giannis. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back. And, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
It's stolen by Capella. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Molinari comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Trae Young. Picked him clean. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. Wide open look. Offensive rebound. Portis kicks to Forbes. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Misses from short range.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Okongwu, the pass to Capella. Nifty move. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. Williams comes in for Chris Dunn.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Atlanta with the rebound. Fast break, the Hawks. Off target at the rim. Bucks trail by 3. Portis drives in. Tucker the pass to Portis. It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, starting out in the D-League, then bouncing around the international circuit, Tucker took the long, hard road to get here.
2 shots. Both free throws good from Tucker. And the Hawks with possession here. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. Hunter kicks to Gallinari. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Middleton outside. He dishes it to Tucker. Passes it to Forbes. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Forbes has got his first basket.
Like the assertiveness, and that comes from having the green light to shoot off the pass. And Forbes, one of the very best shooters off the pass.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hawk.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and a star in his role. Clint Capella makes an impact with his defense and rebounding. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And guys, without question, Okongwu displaying his skills today.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a three-point game. The shot by Holiday, no good. Atlanta's shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Young, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Well, you look at the skill set and size of Middleton, hard for any defense to match up against. Just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Young. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Lobbed up there for Collins. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Snell, the pass to Collins. It's deflected. Taken away by Holiday. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Boy, Clint Capella's athleticism allows him to finish above the rim, but also be effective in transition.
Giannis high post. Working on Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. Finished off the break. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Collins against Antetokounmpo. The dish to Holiday. Back to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Atlanta leading by 3. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Herter. Count it. Good. And the Hawks lead by 5. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Bucks trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They grab their own miss. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Atlanta leading by 5. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, he's an outstanding free throw percentage shooter. I mean, for his career, one of the best is Williams.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Bucks with possession here. Tucker the pass to Moore. But they get it back. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Moves back up. Off the left rim and out. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Yep, that one goes in there. Hunter's got his first points of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Nwora. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 15-footer gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're here now, a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Middleton. Tight defense on him. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton on the wing from outside the arc. They get it back.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Herter passes to Young. Takes a 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Tucker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Capella. The rebound by Middleton.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now here's Tucker. Defense is right there. Portis can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 7. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Holiday, no one around him. From beyond the arc and then some.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Pass to Capella. Kicks to Gallinari. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Young pass to Herter. Back to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
And Holiday kicks it to Tucker. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tucker does not shy away from contact. As a matter of fact, he embraces it and looks for it. Plays with a lot of force.
And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. And then for Atlanta, Collins checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Herter. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Chris Middleton. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Giannis against Collins. Giannis dishes to Lopez. Good work defensively by Capella. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Shot, high post. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And it's a 9-point Hawks lead. Antetokounmpo against Collins. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
Teague against Young. Puts it up from 12. Jump shot is good. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And Giannis gets it to go.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Young against Teague. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Teague. Here's Forbes. The three-pointer, no good. They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Offline with the baseline jumper. And so it's Atlanta with the W. This was a hard... Thank you, David. Great. And
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the 76ers, Scott is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Green. And it's Hill in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Simmons. The kick out to Hill. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Simmons passes to Embiid. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and it's off. They can't cash in on the break. Here's Philadelphia.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Now here's Simmons. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now Simmons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons looking it over. And there's the pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Taken away by Holiday.
I love when guys are alert.
Wow, hammering it in!
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Down low, here's Embiid. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's the Bucks ball. From past the arc. And Simmons with the rebound. 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Passes it to Embiid. To the middle. Scott dishes to Hill. On the wing, Green. Scott the pass to Embiid. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
It's stolen by Green. Outside, Simmons. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Hill. Back to Embiid. The kick out to Hill. Launches it. They get the rebound. Outside, Green. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Now the Bucks moving it up. And here we go. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Embiid against Lopez. Outside, Scott. Floats one up. The rebound by the Bucks. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Bucks also with the sub. Connaughton's checked in. Now Giannis following through Holiday's three-point attempt. Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 6. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Here is Howard. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Here's Milton. Second chance shot, and it's Howard laying it in.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Outside Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. It's hauled in by Harris.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here is Holiday, guarded closely. Giannis dishes to Lopez. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Lopez.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucs are doing, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
They've got Scott, George Hill out there with Simmons. Then there's Embiid, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Embiid is superb at making his presence felt with blocks like that.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Now here is Hill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Embiid. That shot off. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks leading by 4. Hill pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass.
There's nothing like seeing Green get his hands dirty on the glass. He's going to work and getting rewarded with the putback.
Teague with the ball. Now Green defending. Teague the pass to Nwora. And Teague, here we go. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Simmons. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And the Bucks with possession here. The 8-footer. Here's Lopez. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Now you got to respect the effort. When Lopez is determined to rebound the ball, it makes a difference.
And here's Maxey. Back to Milton. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. 4 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Teague deciding where to go with it. Pass to Portis. Right wing. Nwora had the space there, but it's offline. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Harris. Banked in off the glass. Harris has got his first 2 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Now here's Teague. He's covered closely. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Milton. And there's 1:45 left in the second quarter. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Out to Harris. Shot clock at 2. Shoots over Tucker. Here's Howard. A beautiful reverse layup. Howard's got his second bucket.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Outside Teague. Nwora. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Harris. Out left to the wing. Here's Korkmaz. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. The pass to Maxey. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 4. 40 seconds left here in the second. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
And really, Lopez has been dangerous from here throughout his career. You got to guard him closely.
Simmons with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Embiid. Hill trying to break free. Embiid, no good. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
To the paint. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Embiid.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to eat. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 8 points. Thanks for joining.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Simmons slams it in.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
Here's Antetokounmpo up and in on the layup. Giannis has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here is Hill. No points in the game yet for him. Simmons passes to Embiid. Outside for Simmons. Back to Embiid. And that one, good.
And this is a testament to the concentration Embiid possesses. I mean, he's able to finish despite getting bodied up.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Embiid finds Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. He kicks to Hill. Back to Embiid. And that one drops for him.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Bucks leading by 6. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Hill passes to Green. Embiid wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Down low. And the rejection by Embiid. And he's able to get it back. Here's Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Korkmaz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the Bucks with possession here. Bucks leading by 8. Portis kicks it to Tucker. Back to Portis. Holiday with the 3. That one misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Hilton the pass to Harris. Hilton on top. Back to Harris. It's tipped. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Over Maxey. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Tobias Harris. To the inside, it's stolen by Milton. One-on-one here, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Milton. Here's Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it.
Got to have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. Curry with the steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Bucks lead by 6.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got George Hill. Scott is out there with Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Embiid in at center. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis. And Giannis is subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Outside, Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Here's Connaughton. Good. Connaughton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
The pass to Embiid. They kick it out to Green. Back to Embiid. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You can't afford to give Embiid any separation, especially in the pick-and-roll area where he is very dangerous.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Harris after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Embiid.
Very different.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The speed of Simmons is hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
Inside, shoots from 8. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now here's DiVincenzo, and they pick up 2. DiVincenzo's got 9 points here in the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Simmons, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Danny Green, and he sinks the second. And so it's Milwaukee now. Now, Antetokounmpo. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here is Harris. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Kick out to Giannis. Outside Holiday. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. His 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Milton. Giannis against Simmons. To the paint. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Milwaukee.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
There's 49 seconds left in the 4th. It's stolen by Milton. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And then Simmons slams it in.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is.
Holiday against Simmons. Holiday gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bucks call. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Simmons against Teague. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. And with
hey Kevin,
they're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Hill is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for Atlanta, Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the small forward position. Green finds Simmons. That's tipped.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
And Young, here we go. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And it's Capella missing. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Hill, and he converts the layup.
Well, sometimes being long and athletic can help you finish through contact. George Hill with a great job there.
Young outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And Collins now top the key. Here's Young. Here's Capella. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds. And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Here's Young. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Bogdanovich against Simmons. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Young.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here is Harris. That one good for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Young. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Hill.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And the dunk by Capella.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
Simmons inside. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Harris. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Harris outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 6 points.
And Tobias can't take you off the bounce. He has that strong face-up game and creates offense that time.
It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Shot by Collins, no good.
Now, there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Simmons slams it in.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Now, here is Young. Basket is good. He'll get a chance. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Scott inside. Gallinari on him. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball, and that one's good. Hunter.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
It's Scott on the wing. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. And Simmons is out there with Hill. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward.
Well, he doesn't lack for toughness. DeAndre Hunter inviting the contact.
For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Now here's Simmons. Outside Hill. Back to Simmons. The steal. Gallinari with it. Picked up by Harris. Pass to Okongwu. Puts the move on. And he makes good on the layup. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
The drive by Simmons. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now the 76ers on the break. Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Here's Herter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Chris Dunn's checked in for Atlanta. Embiid with the steal. Gallinari with the steal. And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. Dunn with it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Okongwu slams it in. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor jumper. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, and I agree. Now here's Williams following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. The feed to Gallinari. Count that one. And now a 10-point Atlanta lead.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Hill passes to Simmons. Up top, Embiid. Over Williams. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Maxey's subbed in for Hill. Now, here's Capella. Snell kicks to Young. He gets it in there. Young's got 7.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in. It's tipped. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. .143 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Young. 7 points in the game. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
It's good. And the Hawks lead us cut down to 9 in the bucket from Dwight Howard.
And I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
Young, right side, and finished off by Collins.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
And here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 76ers moving the ball around. Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. Just 5 on the clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here is Young. He's got 9. The pass to Collins. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Now, Milton. He feeds it to Howard. Shoots over Capella, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. And the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. And that does it for our...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, the impressive wingspan of George Hill allows him to come up with that kind of steal.
To the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Harris. And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. The Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovic in for Lou Williams. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Young dishes to Bogdanovic. Feeds it to Capella. And no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. And Hill has it in the corner. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray. Hill's got 5 points so far.
And not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Collins with it. He's picked up by Hill. Collins kicks to Bogdanovic. Back to Collins. It's stolen by Hill. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
You know, winning that championship as you did, great for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Okongwu grabs the board.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And it's Gallinari missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up with Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. All sorts of time. Offensive rebound. Howard. Over to the wing. Goes back up. Another miss by Philadelphia. Atlanta leading by 4. Okongwu with it. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Mike Scott, and it's Seth Curry in for Korkmaz. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Now, here's Maxey. D right on him. 6 on the shot clock, and it's in there.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Dunn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And stolen by Thybulle. It's deflected. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is Dunn. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Maxey.
I love seeing Dunn use his creative side to get these calls. He is simply amazing at putting defenders in a tough spot.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Williams.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Hill looking around. Harris outside. Outside, Green. Simmons on the wing. Clock at 4. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And too long on the shot. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Hill is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Bogdanovich, that's for 2, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Green kicks to Simmons, and there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks.
Tony Snell.
Collins against Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunks.
Collins looking around. He kicks to Young. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Simmons passes to Hill. Back to Simmons. The kick out to Hill. Down low. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. Hill leading the charge. The offensive rebound. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Young's shot is good.
The threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Harris against Bogdanovich. Harris, good. Harris has got the lead back up to 1 now for Philadelphia. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
And stolen by Harris. And here we go with Green. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Young taking his time here. 6 to shoot. Knocks it loose. And the call will be against George Hill. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making some changes. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Bogdanovich. And then for Philadelphia, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Green. And it's Jake Milton in for George Hill. The Hawks trail by 3. And Williams, here we go. Count it.
Wow, huge in a big moment there. Getting the ball to Lou Williams, not a bad idea.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Harris outside. At the top of the key, Korkmaz. Over Hunter. Korkmaz kicks to Simmons. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Young.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers with some changes. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz, and Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Okongwu slams it in.
Beautiful use of the pick and roll. Sweet Lou, so elusive, so good in those sets.
Harris passes to Maxey. To the middle. Here's Howard. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Williams against Howard. Williams passes to Okongwu. It's 2-on-1. Here's Simmons. Count it!
And Simmons, just such a gifted player. Someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
Right side, Williams. Excellent D from Howard. And stolen by Okongwu. Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
Well, Hunter became a household name with winning a national championship when he was in college. And he wasted no time showing that he was going to be ready for NBA competition.
Embiid, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
On the wing, Harris. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
He drafted 19th back in 2011 out of Tennessee. Tobias Harris came into the league very, very young, so his experience belying his age, and the improvement has been shown over the past couple years.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. Just 4 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Tobias Harris.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Here's Simmons, and he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And don't start the celebration just yet. We're going to have a second look at the replay monitor and see if it got in. Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter the building. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, Clint Capella is out there with Collins. And it's Young. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2-guard position. Stolen by Collins. Stolen by Middleton. It's tipped. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. To the inside. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Lobbed up there for Collins. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Shots good from Young.
Multifaceted as Trae Young may be, everything still starts with that jumper.
And the pass to DiVincenzo. And he comes up with the deuce.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
So it's the Hawks now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Bogdanovich inside, defended by DiVincenzo. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Holiday. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Right there you see Holiday's toughness. Gets hit, able to maintain body control, finishes the play.
Outside Collins. Kicks it to Young. Back to Collins. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. The shot will not fall. And Atlanta will come the other way. Collins finds Bogdanovich. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Young. Pass to Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Young. Count that one. Young's got his second basket.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Trying to get open is DiVincenzo. Holiday gets the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Snell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's good.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Tony Snell using his 6'6" frame. That is beautiful work through the contact and complete the play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Teague dishes to Forbes. Molinari with the rebound. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Huerter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
Well, this is what they want from Huerter. Be assertive and make plays.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. 5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Forbes. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's Atlanta up by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. We recently caught up.
Being able to go through adversity and come up strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Williams. No good from Connaughton. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 3-point game.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Now here's Middleton following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now here's Williams. Gallinari outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Hawks. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Back to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Lopez. On the wing, Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Huerter. Passes it to Capella. Hawks passing it around. And he gets the bucket. Collins has got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
Holiday with it and guarded by Capella. Holiday gets the bucket. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And done with the slam.
And give Collins credit for making that play happen. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 8.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Done outside. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. Holiday attacking. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And there's Bogdanovic. That's good on the assist by Hunter. Now it's a 5-point Hawks lead. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Here's Lopez, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Dunn picks one up.
And the leadership Lopez gives this team really important. He's someone his younger teammates look up to.
So for the Hawks, Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter, and Trae Young subbed in for Dunn. Milwaukee also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now Young. And he converts the layup. 6 points for him.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
So that'll be it for the first. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following him.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2. And Gallinari, a guy who maybe should have gotten more All-Star votes over the years, Jack. All he does is... And that's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Here's Holiday. After the basket by Atlanta, DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Young pass to Snell. Outside Collins. Dishes it to Young. Lob pass to Capella. For three. Kicks it out to Collins. Snell from outside. That shot off the mark. Now the Bucks take it the other way. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Young with the ball. 8 points for him. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Bucks trail by 7. Middleton outside. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Bogdanovich. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. Now, here is Gallinari. Williams with a clean look. No good from outside.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Huerter. Comes up empty down low. Bucks trail by 4. Connaughton passes to Giannis. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Gallinari.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Williams finds Gallinari. Here's Huerter. There's the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Antetokounmpo against Gallinari. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Left side, Williams. In the corner, it's Hunter. The feed to Okongwu. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
This time's checked in for Okongwu.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
Forbes the pass to Connaughton. That one misses. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Here's Hunter. Rebounded by Tucker. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 3. Forbes the pass to Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
And so he hits both. Here's Dunn. Over Holiday. It's off.
An elite defender. Holiday's speed and tenacity on this end is really infectious.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got Chris Dunn. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with John Collins. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Bucks lead by 1. Now, here is Young. And Collins now top the key. Over Middleton. Capella trying to free himself up. Collins, good.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. And finished off by Collins.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Atlanta leading by 3. And there's Bogdanovic. That's good on the assist from Capella.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Holiday against Young. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Up top, Tucker. Back to Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now, here is Young. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
The Hawks leading. Here's Young. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Snell's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot.
Bobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Antetokounmpo kicks the tee. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. They swipe it. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Chalk up 2 there. And now just a 1-point Atlanta lead.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
And Young, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure. Giannis
up top. He's guarded by Collins. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Count that bucket.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Pass to Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
These are the moments that Jeff Teague lives for. He loves close games.
Young looking around. He feeds it to Collins. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Forbes. Yes!
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now, here is Young. Here's Capella. Another shot. Lopez with the block.
And it's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Fast break, the Hawks. Count it!
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
So it's the Bucks now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got a hand on it. Here's Hurt. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine. You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They trail by 3. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Holiday inside the line. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. What a shot. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Korkmaz in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here's Simmons, pass to Harris. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stack to keep an eye on.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. The shot by Holiday, no good.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Yep, that one goes.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Simmons against Antetokounmpo, and Simmons kicks to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 5. passes it to Embiid. Stolen by Middleton. He's all alone. Here's DiVincenzo.
Well, you've got to recognize how active Middleton is on defense. I mean, this is a guy that you can't afford to be careless around.
Simmons with it. Harris outside. Giannis grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it. Well, I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
Now here is Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Philadelphia with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Curry against Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got 6. The 76ers trail. Hill kicks to Simmons. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. That one, no good. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Simmons. Scotty's checked in for Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Hill looking it over. Pass to Milton. And the pass to Tolliver. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Rebounded by the Bucks. The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That's good from Tucker.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. Now here's Milton. It's stolen by Teague. Here's Forbes. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And guys, the defense of Teague is underrated. Excellent instinct. And he takes reasonable chances on defense.
And so the first quarter is in the book. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Back to Middleton. Knocked away. Embiid with the steal. Left side Harris. Inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Here's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. DiVincenzo's got 6. Taken away by Holiday. And stolen by Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark. Bucks leading by 7.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's DiVincenzo. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Middleton up top. Fires. High post. Rebound by Joel Embiid. The 76ers trail by 6. Simmons dishes to Harris. The 76ers with another miss. The Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Embiid inside. Lopez is there. And the dunk by Embiid.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Harris. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks leading by 6. The kick out to Holiday. Middleton. It's good on the putback.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton getting his hands dirty inside on the glass. We know he can shoot it from outside, but inside points are bonus.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Pass to Harris. 1:41 left in the first half. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, you got to push Embiid out farther. I mean, when he's this close, he's focused on one thing, wrecking that rim.
Middleton finds Lopez. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one, so Philadelphia will take it the other way. At the elbow, it's Simmons. in.
Tell you, it doesn't get any easier than this, guys. I mean, Simmons finishing with power.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here's Holiday trying to get open as Lopez. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Lopez.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Hilton the pass to Tolliver. Outside Hill. Clock at 6. Another miss by Philadelphia.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Forbes can't get it to go. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the 76ers. 6-point game. Howard in the post. Teague covering. Howard misses. Outside Portis. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Now Tucker. Portis misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And we've reached halftime in this one. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression? And that should...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so, in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Korkmaz at small forward. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Antetokounmpo pitch to Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee. The 76ers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Harris passes to Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And he gets it to go. Embiid's got 16 points.
That's big boy strength, real big boy strength. Embiid is so good at fighting through whatever challenges the defenses present.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers trail by 9. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Harris finds Simmons. Here's Embiid. Bank shot, no good. Bucks leading by 9. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Now Middleton shoots over Embiid. They get it again. The kick out to Holiday. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the 76ers with some changes. Here's Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. Hill dishes to Scott. Down low. Launches a three. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Portis against Howard. Portis kicks to Forbes. Passes to Teague. And here is Portis. Excellent D from Howard.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Milton finds Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can, and he's pretty good at it.
And Teague, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Milton the pass to Howard. It's back to Hill. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Nice job that time from Hill drawing the foul. This quick release is really hard to catch up with on defense.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Jeff Teague. Philadelphia also making some changes. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Tolliver. Green comes in for Mike Scott. And Maxey's subbed in for Shake Milton. Connaughton kicks to Holiday. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Excellent D from Howard.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
For three, Hill. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
And Holiday, here we go. Basket counts. Holiday's got 10.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Milwaukee on top, leading by 5. We're going to step aside. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And here is Simmons. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in its center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Hill inside. Defended by DiVincenzo. Stolen by Middleton. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Mike Scott comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Harris is checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for George Hill. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Feeds to Lopez. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Milton. Back to Simmons. Scott dishes to Simmons. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's stolen by Milton. And Simmons slams it in.
Sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everybody.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 11 points. And stolen by Simmons. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Milton. And that one is good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Holiday. And the layup is good. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Giannis against Simmons. Over Giannis. Here's Embiid. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Scott, and it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And that one drops.
Able to just go right over the top. I mean, the big man, Lopez, doing work.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Embiid with it. Outside, Simmons. 5 on the clock. It's thrown by to Kumbo. Embiid with the steal. Simmons passes to Curry.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
The 76ers trail by 5. Simmons looking it over. Korkmaz passes to Harris. And the shot is good.
That's a big-time bucket from Harris. I mean, so cool, confident, and composed in these big moments. He's made for them.
Kumbo against Simmons. And that one's good by Giannis.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
That one goes in. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, out of the Kumbo. The pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside Curry. And there's the feed to Embiid. That one falls. And that's now 21 points for Joel Embiid.
And you know Embiid wants the ball in these situations. He wants that shot. He wants to come through for his team.
Here's Giannis. It counts.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. A shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Simmons. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
Outside Holiday. He kicks it to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Curry. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. Korkmaz kicks to Curry. From deep. No good there. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. In the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Clint Capella. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's John Collins. And it's Snell in at the 3 slot. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. From 12 feet out. And the dunk by Embiid.
He seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Fires from the line. A second chance effort. And Capella with the layup.
And the massive wingspan of Capella, I mean, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Harris against Young. Curry passes to Harris. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
It's been absolutely amazing to watch Harris mature. I mean, physically, he can handle the power.
Now Young to the middle. Here's Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Now here's Embiid. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And look at that, the massive size of Embiid. He uses it well to cause problems for the defense.
Philadelphia shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And Embiid drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harris against Young. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Collins. And the layup falls.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Curry is inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Such an impressive athlete. The way Simmons moves on the drive is so natural and under control.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks, and so they choose to intentionally foul. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Any sharp guys in the NBA. Now, here is Hill, following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
The pass to Okongwu. Kicks it to Gallinari. He dishes it to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Dunn's checked in. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Howard. It's deflected. Gallinari outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And there's Dunn on the assist from Gallinari.
And that's the muscle his teammates like to see done, refusing to take no for an answer.
Hill finds Scott. It's back to Hill. Now Milton. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Gallinari wide open, but they get it back. Herter passes to Okongwu. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard. The Atlanta shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Mike Scott, and Maxey subbed in for Hill. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Korkmaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Both good from the line that time. He got it up. No good on that one. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. And so it's Atlanta with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Herter. The shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Fast break, Philadelphia. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bring teams to go small against them. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And now Philadelphia on the break. Collins grabs the miss.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And it's Capella missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
The Hawks trail by 4. Williams dishes to Young. And the rejection by Embiid.
Oh, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Young with the steal. To the inside, Williams. Fader on the way. And it's Capella missing. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Simmons. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And 6'10" Simmons, I mean, he has some insane handles. He's phenomenal at creating for himself.
Young passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some time.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. Embiid with the steal. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. On the wing, Green. Outside for Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. He gets that one.
Nimble moves on the drive from Bogdanovich. I mean, making it tough for the defenders to stay on him.
1:49 left to play here in the half. Harris finds Curry. Now here's Embiid. Capella covering. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Curry. Embiid's got 8.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bogdanovich inside. Simmons is there. And it's Capella missing. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. The 76ers leading by 8. And here is Milton. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Snell. Here's Capella. Banked in off the glass.
Oh, great feed by Snell. I mean, using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
And so he'll bring it up for the 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11, and that one goes long.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Young. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 4-point 76ers lead.
And the work ethic coming into play there. Yeah, I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Howard kicks to Hill.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Collins passes to Capella. Three-pointers, Snell, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. And Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at full forward spot. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young, and it's Snell, and it's a 3 spot. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Now here is Harris after the miss from Joel Embiid. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Curry against Williams. Offensive rebound. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Getting off the ground fast. Embiid is an absolute animal when it comes to hammering it home.
Young finds Capella. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Williams. Simmons passes to Embiid. Basket good.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
The Hawks trail by 6. Williams passes to Gallinari. And stolen by Simmons. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Simmons.
Oh, the quick hands of Simmons. He's great at realizing when to risk going after steal.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And stolen by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break. Pass to Embiid. Floats one, and Capella sends it back.
It seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Hunter comes in for Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just a fluid offensive talent with really a knack for getting to his spots. Williams so hard to keep up with.
Hill kicks to Korkmaz. Now the pass to Howard. One-on-one here. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Hill with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one's good. Korkmaz. And the 76ers lead by 6.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Williams dishes to Hunter. Now here's Williams, defended by Milton. Shots good by Williams.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Williams against Hill. Williams with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Finished off the break. And now just a 2-76ers lead.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now here's Scott. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Passes it to Hill. Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Scott can't get it to go for Atlanta. They've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Okongwu. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Williams. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Simmons against Dunn. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Hawks on top. They're up by 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Maxey, and it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Matisse Thibault. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Chris Dunn. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
All right, David, thanks.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Simmons passes to Howard. Harris looking it over. And slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
Williams passes to Huerter. Hunter with it. Back to Huerter. Now, here's Hunter. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Young inside. Guarded by Harris. Clock at 6. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Young finds Capella. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his third foul of the game. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. And it's blocked by Embiid. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. You want to try to tie him down? He's going to fight hard for every bucket.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Seth Curry in for Dwight Howard. The Hawks trail by 3. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Harris. Outside, Green. Back to Harris. 4 on the clock. The feed to Embiid. Back to Harris. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
Up top, Simmons. Lets it go from 11. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Capella. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. That's now 8 points for Clint Capella.
Well, it comes as no surprise that Capella makes that kind of tough finish. He's got a lot of strength and a lot of determination.
Simmons passes to Milton. Six on the shot clock. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possession.
Now Young. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Good on the bucket, and the Hawks lead by 1.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Outside, Simmons. Harris, right side. Pass to Embiid. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Now, this is why Embiid has the ball in these moments, because the team counts on him to step up.
Now, here is Young. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Walton the pass to Simmons. Dish now to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Harris with it. He's picked up by Collins. Back to Harris. It's good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make some shots.
Now, here is Young. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Simmons dishes to Embiid.
Bona fide star in this league. Embiid knows his teammates look to him to deliver in the clutch.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they're within reach now, but if they fail to execute, this could be it.
It falls!
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
Curry with the steal. Here's Green. Yes!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door or any kind of comeback.
Young's shot is off. So the 76ers win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but